don't think anybody's disturbing me. But I only got 30% battery in this thing, so I'm just on here real quick. Um, Tell you guys an update of Prime Inc. So, shit. So Prime Inc. So Prime Inc. has Prime Inc. has a fleet, and also Prime Inc. has people that lease to them, right? People under their authority, they lease on. Well, Prime Inc. Hello, doing well. Hello, Kelvin. So just so you guys know, so I got one of my mentees. He's got 3 trucks over there. What a big face. What's going on, brother? So I think my mentee's got like 3 trucks over there at Prime, right? So he just gave me some information. And I was like, can I share it on my channel? He said, yeah, share it on your channel. So shout out to you. Appreciate you letting me share this on my channel for the folks. What up, Neo? What up, Ryan? What up, Felton? So Prime Inc. has a crazy plan, right? A crazy plan. And so guess what they're doing? They're going to be downsizing. So remember, guys, I did a Prime video and people got on here like there's nothing wrong with Prime and all this kind of shit. Well, Prime is feeling what's going on. So instead of cutting drivers off, instead of not renewing contracts, instead of doing all that, they put everybody on notice. So if you work at Prime, you didn't get the notice, go talk to somebody over there. So people got notice as of yesterday that starting next year, that if your truck is not a 19 or newer, which is worse in California. See, in California, you got to have a 2010 engine. So if you got like a 11, 12, 13 truck, you can run a Cali. Prime's like, no, we need a 19 or newer is what we need. Now, they're not doing that because of smog and bullshit. They told my dude they're doing it so they can keep the guys busy. So they did the numbers, I guess. A lot of people that kind of half-ass ain't making kind of no money, or maybe they are a little bit, but they're definitely not going to replace these trucks that they got, So RFG says I heard 17 or newer. Yeah, they just told him yesterday, bro, 2019 or newer. So it might have been 17 when you heard it. Now I might have changed to 19. Who knows? By next year, they might say they want a 2020 or 2021. Who knows? But they're doing this, guys, because they want to keep people busy and they want to knock people off. So for all you Prime people working for Prime Inc. and your truck is an 18, you just paid off. Think about it. 18, 19, what is that? Truck's what, 5 years old? Yeah, truck's 5 years old right now. So just think, their lease is what, 5 years? You just paid off the truck. You're all excited. I'm at Prime, I did it. I just paid off my truck. And then say, okay, congratulations, but it's no good next year. Now what do you do? Now what do you do? And this is the part that's crazy when a lot of folks don't have control, man. And one thing I'll tell you guys, if you guys got a paid off truck at Prime in 2018, don't go out right now and go get another lease truck. Don't do it. Don't cluck your truck off like a crackhead. Don't do that. My mentee was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell my he's got what year truck is that? 18? I think it's an 18, whatever the Freightliner is. He's going to go see what Prime's gonna give him. I was like, look, let me know what Prime gives you. I might buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to buy freaking Freightliners, but it's like a newer truck. And if they're gonna give him like bullshit money, maybe I can get him a better deal. Sounds like a vicious circle of that. It is, bro. It is. So here's another thing that Prime's doing too. So when you guys have, now I'm not talking about the A fleet. but there's folks over there under Prime's numbers that have fleets, right? Well, Prime is taking more control over those fleets. So if something happens to a truck, Prime puts it in the shop, spends the money on it, everything. So let me give you an example, okay? I can't speak on someone's business, but I can give you examples of something. Let's say I got a fleet, right? Let's say I got 3 trucks at Prime, let's say, which I don't. I almost started a fleet over there, but someone told me not to do it. Some in my head. So let's just say I have 3 trucks. Let's say on one of my trucks, I had to go in the shop. Or let's say the APU went out. Now I can say, you know what? Forget that APU. I don't want to fix it. Prime to one of my other to somebody will say, hey, we put the truck in the shop. We put a brand new APU. While I was in there, we did this, we did this, we did this. Run up a $20,000 bill, and then go to you and say, by the way, I know you got a fleet of 3, and but check this out. Now you owe us 20 grand. So we ain't doing no $300 a week payments. We want all our money right now. So as this guy with three or 4 trucks gets his check from Prime, Prime takes all the money out until that 20 grand's paid off now. That's Think about that shit. Isn't that another way to run out the fleet? If somebody's got a fleet, owes Prime 20 grand, 30 grand, 15 grand, whatever, right? And let's say they ain't got the money, and you have 3 trucks, 3 drivers, they ran, you got to pay those drivers, right? So if they take all your money, how do you pay the drivers? So that's the fastest way to go to put somebody out of business. I want to tell you guys something, man. These companies are not for you. I'm telling you. Not now. There are certain companies that I saw that are kind of for the owner operators. I'd rather not mention it. I spoke on it before. But most of these companies are not for you. They're for them only. And now they want to cut guys down, but they don't want to say, you're out of here. Because they'll get on the news, they'll tell somebody something happens, and next thing you know, they'll do a video like I did. Maybe Prime's hurting, maybe Prime's trying to go out of trying to not go out of business, stuff like that. So guess what? They do it this way. Secret, one of their YouTube drivers put that info out 3 weeks ago. But that's right. Bro, I don't watch YouTube, whatever. I mean, if someone did 3 weeks ago, that's cool. He just got notified yesterday. So, we can't sit back and watch everybody on YouTube to know what everybody's talking about. What up, Willis? So Larry says it sounds like that is better for owner operators that has his own authority. Because some guys don't want their own authority. Yeah, some guys don't want their own authority, bro. And so I got people under me, they don't want their own authority. What up, True Trucker? Trucker True, my bad. Let's see. What up, Blitz? You always got to find the good and the bad. Yeah, bro, I'm not dogging out Prime. I'm not saying Prime's a bad company. What I'm just telling you is giving you guys an update, man. There's a lot of big companies out there, man, trying to stay around, And the reason why it's hard for them not to stay around is because there's a lot of companies out there that's highly in debt. It's debt that'll take a company out, not the rates. Debt. The worst thing in the world, I don't care if it's in your personal life, your business, I don't care what it is. Debt is what will tear you up. So it's debt that gets these Prime drivers who can't save no money. So if the truck goes in the shop, they can't get it fixed. For those big facts. If they're screwing them, it's big money. It's big money out here. What did Prime do? I just got in there. Jonathan, I'm not going to read you my cabs, homeboy. You got to figure that stuff out. What up, Shadow? I thought that was going to do this a long time ago. It used to have the thing going on a long time ago. Let's call it just going back to the way it used to. Yeah, but I don't know if it's just reefer drivers, because, before they had rules on reefer drivers and flatbed and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just be careful out there, guys. That's what's going on. I really want to share this with you guys, man, because let's just step out the box. If you guys have your truck at a company, right? It's your truck, you're running under somebody's authority. Really pay attention to how they're moving. Really have conversations and really pay attention. Because you guys could be next. You guys could be next. Who knows, right? And the saddest part that I hate to see is guys with these damn truck payments and then especially like Prime's got control, right? Think about the guys, let's just say, I don't know, let's say they want the pedigree about their truck. Let's say their truck's an 18 for whatever reason. What up, DB? Dirty Broke, what's going on? Let's say their truck's an 18. Let's say by next year it's gonna get paid off or whatever reason it got stretched out. They take them out. Guess what? The truck ain't get paid off. Guess what? They get the truck back. So just be real careful with that shit, man. So you're gonna see more and more of these companies doing that. Now, what up, Ross? Now, is it a bad thing they're doing that? I mean, it's their company. This is what I try to explain to you guys. You guys get with these companies, and you guys want to control someone's company or someone's decision making. Well, they shouldn't do that. Well, they shouldn't. Why? Why shouldn't they do what they want to do? Why? If you don't like what other companies do, start your own company. So I try to tell you guys, if you guys want to be more successful than you are today, take more control of what you got going on today. Think about it. The more control you have, the more percentage goes up on your success. The more other people can control your business, now you got to depend on them for you to stay in business and stay successful. So you really, really got to be careful with that. Am I knocking down Prime? Absolutely not. You know, if they want to do that, that's fine. But there's folks on here that want to dog out California. I'll never go to California because you got to have a, 2013 and newer or whatever the fuck the bullshit is. But you got to sign up at Prime, and Prime's got worse rules in California. You guys tuning in what's going on with Prime? What, Willie? You got to go back and watch it, man, because I'm about to get off. I'm about to roll out, going back to California. Appreciate the info as always. I appreciate that loyalty. Hey, really quick before I get off. If you guys are not getting my notifications, which most people are not, you have to unsubscribe, resubscribe, and re-hit the bell. The tubes are mad at me right now because I don't get on that much. So most people don't get my alerts. That's the only way I can see you can fix it. My homeboy yesterday, he said, man, I didn't get your alert. So I told him, hey, man, check this out. This is how you got to do it. What up, Hollywood? I see a lot of big companies that buy other companies are slowing. They ate more. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that bought out other companies and bought out their debt, and now shit hit the fan. Now they got all this debt. I'm telling you guys, debt will tear somebody up, even if your personal life. You guys, let's say you guys got a 9 to 5, turn it into 9 to 9. You got all this overtime. You want to buy a house due to overtime. All this crazy stuff going on. Next thing you know, they cut your hours back, but you still got all this debt. You're in trouble. So if you want to keep more power of success and decision making stuff, stay as much out of debt as possible. Should you guys get in debt? Sure, you can get in debt, but just make sure it's controlled debt. Make sure if shit goes haywire, you can get out of the debt without losing shit. Shadow says, more to it also. Let's say if the freight gets real bad, first to go is they call the advanced fleet goes. Then the old timers with the old trucks that own them even more are retired. Yeah, they're doing that right now, Shadow. Tommy sent me a cash app for $5. Stop, Tommy. Goddamn, I didn't turn on my alert. So Tommy sent me a cash app. Appreciate you, Tommy, for $5. I still don't know how you guys are finding my cash app, but Tommy finds it every time. Appreciate you, Tommy. Willis has just paid my truck off last month. Congratulations, Willis. Congratulations. If you guys can pay your equipment off, do it. I would not advise you. Listen to me, people. Listen. If you don't take heed to nothing that I say, please. Now, if you do or don't, it don't affect me at all. But please listen. Try to stay out of debt as much as possible. It ain't no joke. I mean, we're still making money. Things are still good, but not everybody's making money and still doing good, right? So it depends on how much control you have. Like, if you're sitting on the low board, guess what? This week you might do good. Next week there might be shit. Like, you don't have too much control over it, right? So if you're leased onto a company, you're controlled by them a little bit in a sense. And what I mean by that is if they don't have no freight, you don't have no loads. So I appreciate you guys hitting the like button, showing attendance. And do me a favor, man. Do me a favor, guys. Just so I can see you guys are awake. It's early in the morning over here. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Before I get off, I want to see some 1s in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat for me. So that's what's going on with Prime. So let's sit back. Let's wait. Let's see what happens next year. But guys, I feel there's gonna be a lot of changes. I appreciate that, Jackson. I see there's gonna be a lot of changes, people, this year. There's gonna be a lot of changes. Let me explain why. I'm gonna explain something to you guys that you guys might not know. Check this out. You guys probably don't know this. Maybe you guys do. And shout out to everybody out there putting that 1 in the chat. Thank you guys. Did you guys know if you guys are losing money in business, that's the same as making income? Did you guys know that? If you have a loss in business, right, you can write that off on your taxes, right? And that's a hell of a benefit. It's a hell of a benefit on your taxes. So there's probably a lot of people that's going to write off a lot of shit this year on losses. But you can only do it for so many years, right? Before they say, wait a minute, buddy, what are you doing here? What up, Drew? So I really think a lot of these companies are going to be downsizing. They're going to try to get out of debt. They're going to try to do a lot of different things. And they're going to try to get ready for 2024. And a lot of these companies are on survival mode. I know you don't think so. I know you guys don't want to agree with me. I get all that. And again, this is my opinion. You guys can disagree if you want to. My opinion is I think they're on survival mode. I think they're on survival mode. You know. So just be careful, man. What question you guys have for me before I get off? Let me know. It's your 5-minute opportunity. 'Cause I got to go hit the road. I'm in New Mexico. I got to go back to Cali. You guys have any questions for me? Carl says 1, and yes, there will be some drastic changes. Losses are still losses, but the tax treatment at the lease tax bit. Yeah, losses are still losses, bro. Like, I don't run a business hoping for losses so I can write it on my taxes, you know? Why are they hiding your fucking goddamn fucking thing, man? Hang on. So I got a moderator can help Terrell out. I'm trying to hit show on this thing. Oh, it says another moderator on it. Cool. Projections for 2024. So my projection for 2024, people. Maybe I should do a different live stream for my projections. No, I'll take it. Since you asked, I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I feel 2024 is gonna be pretty much almost the same as 2023. I think you guys are gonna be a little bit more busier, and I think you can see the rates maybe go up just a little bit. Not drastic, nothing to go home and be, happy about. Nothing to go out and go buy brand new shit. But I think next year, I think you're gonna see just a tad bit more freight, and I think the rate's gonna go up just a little bit. Why do I say that? Because there's a lot of businesses purposely this year trimming down their fleets, and they might be getting rid of some certain contracts if they're not happy with them. There's going to be a lot of changes going on this year. And since a lot of people are doing changes this year, you guys will notice that next year for you guys. So that's my projection in 2024. When will freight begin picking back up? Freight will begin picking back up which I've been telling you guys, when people start going back to work, when people start spending money again. I mean, think about this, guys. Um, as long as companies are going out of business, how can freight pick up? I forgot what company I heard it was, but there's another company um, that shut down like 500 stores. I forgot what company it was. Maybe I have to Google it. But as long as companies are downsizing, shutting their doors, doing all this stuff, you're not going to see the freight be where it needs to be at. You're going to see it get worse. The more doors you guys see getting closed, more businesses you guys see going out of business, and you guys can sit back like, well, it ain't going to affect me because I don't haul that freight. I hear you, right? Typically, that makes a little bit of sense to somebody. But here's how reality is. I'm gonna give up. Let me give you an example. Company A, right, has 2,500 stores. Let's say JB Hunt, I don't know, whoever the fuck, they haul their loads, right? You guys are on this. You guys are doing loads, doing something else, right? Well, check this out. When business A goes out of business, do you think that trucking company's going to park their trucks? No. What they're going to do is they're going to start looking at other things to do. So even though they're shutting their doors down over there, those trucking companies are going to come knock on your door where you're hauling your freight at, where you're comfortable with, and they're going to take your work. So yes, it will affect you. Trucker Development says, "Are you still offering mentorship?" It's on my YouTube channel, bro. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called the Business Mentoring Level. So it's on my YouTube channel. So as soon as you guys sign up to that, look in the community page. My cell phone number is there. Text me, let me know who you are, and let me know you joined, and then you get to talk on the phone with me. Shadow says, always remember, keep the freight moving and bank for a rainy day. Absolutely, Shadow. Absolutely. I always tell you guys, man, always plan for the worst and hope for the best. You know, people want to say, well, that's negative, SoCal. It's not negative. It's protecting your business. Because if you guys can run your business on worst case scenario, and I say it stays really good, guess what? Your bills, your debt, everything's on worst case scenario. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. But then when worst case scenario happens, guess what? You're ready for that too. You guys can't start these businesses and run these businesses based off the best times. Because when the worst times come, you're gonna be shell shocked. I'm out of here, guys. I gotta hit the road. Shout out to all you guys that rock with me, man. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate everybody hit the ones in the chat. I appreciate everybody that's interacting on the comments. Because one thing I want to tell you guys don't just learn from me. There's other people going to watch the replay. They're going to watch your comments in the comment section, and they're going to learn from you guys too. That's the greatest thing about having a trucking outlet, is because people can learn from you guys as well as they can learn from me too. You know, what up, Sean Johnson, one of my members. Appreciate you. So on that note, people, till next time, I'm out of here. Stay positive. There's still money in trucking. You know, just know how to get to the money. Be slow about it. Watch your debt ratio. You'll be good, man. Johnson said Tyson Foods just closed 4 plants. Maybe that's the one that I heard was Tyson. So there we go. Tyson just closed 4 plants. You don't think that's going to affect trucking? So the things get back to normal, you got to stop seeing people closing the doors. And I'm gonna get a little political on you guys. I know you guys hate that shit. You guys gonna attack me, but it's my opinion, and I don't give a fuck. So here it goes. I think things are gonna get better when we get a different president. That's when it'll get better. When we get a different president, where I don't give a fuck, Republican, Democrat, I don't give a fuck who it is. As long as you get a president that's about business, then business will strive. So that's the kind of president you guys need to vote for. I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat, Republican, or whatever the fuck you guys are. Vote for a president that's about business. Because that's the only way a business can survive and strive. Until next time, folks, I'm out of here. Share this out, people. I'm gone.